Hi guys. Thank you so much for clicking on my video. Please do subscribe to my channel. I really want to get up to 1,000 followers, so please do help me to do so. And welcome, welcome, welcome. I know a lot of you are from all over the world, so please do drop in a comment in the comment section to let me know where you are. So thank you so much, guys. And guys, there's been a lot of talk, obviously, of Prince Harry giving evidence in court today. He's being cross-examined, and there it is reported everywhere that he is the first royal to enter a witness box in 132 years. And so, have any of you wondered, well, who has entered the witness box? What royal was in the witness box 132 years ago? Well, let's have a look. So here's this article from Tatler magazine, and as you can see, the last royal to give evidence in the witness box is our lovely, at the time, Prince Edward the Seventh. So he at the time was the Prince of Wales. So the monarch at the time was Queen Victoria, and he is her eldest son, or was her eldest son. He then became king. He then became King Edward, and he then had a son who became king, and he was King George. And then King George had a son that became king, who was also King George. And then King George had a daughter who became queen, and that was Queen Elizabeth II. So a short family timeline. There is just one caveat in that in 2002, Princess Royal, so Princess Anne, Princess Royal is the name of the eldest daughter of the monarch. So Princess Royal is Princess Anne, and she pled guilty after one of her dogs bit two children in Windsor Great Park. So quite unfortunate. So that's the only caveat. But other than that, it was in the 19th century that a royal last gave evidence in the witness box, and that was the Prince of Wales, who then became, as I said, King Edward VII. So he was involved in two cases. One was to do with cheating in a card game, and one was to do with a divorce and infidelity. So back in the day, you could actually prosecute someone for having an affair, in your marriage. So in 1871, the debonair eldest son of Queen Victoria and Prince Albert was called upon to explain the nature of his relationship with a Lady Mordaunt, a wife of the MP. MP is a member of Parliament. So he was a person in government. So a member of Parliament, Sir Charles Mordaunt, 10th Baronet. So he was an aristocrat who had confessed to her husband that she had committed adultery with a number of men, including the Prince of Wales. And there was evidence of these dalliances, including letters, a lock of hair, and a poem. Very romantic. And there's Meghan Markle with her Hollywood red carpet fake. I mean, guys, is this normal? Is this normal? He's not even saying anything. God, anyway. I really hate it when she wears open-toe shoes. I just don't think it suits her. Anyway, so wishing to avoid the scandal and a financial burden, her father declared her insane. So the Prince of Wales did appear at court. He denied any improper familiarity, and the evidence contributed to the judge finding that Lady Marmont was insane. And Sir Charles was denied his request to divorce. Lady Marmont was later committed to an asylum where she spent the rest of her life. That's really sad, isn't it? That's so sad. Oh my gosh. In the early 1890s, the Prince of Wales was embroiled in what became known as the Royal Baccarat Scandal, when it was revealed that he had played an illegal card game for money. He later appeared in court when one of the players unsuccessfully sued his peers for slanders after he was accused of cheating. So Harry has now made history because he is now in the witness box giving evidence, being cross-examined today. And he is one of Edward's descendants. So I don't think he's going to find this experience enlightening. But at the same time, I kind of think Harry's one of those people. He's like Meghan, where everything they do is just fabulous. And he's probably surrounded by so many yes men. He's probably going to fly back to California and everyone's going to be like, Oh, you spoke your truth. You did your best. You were your authentic self. Oh, let's go to the beach and have avocado on sandwiches. Like, I feel like he's just surrounded by those people where it's just going to be constant positivity. Like, oh, you did amazing. You're amazing. You've made history. You're amazing. And so he's not going to feel like he did badly. Does that make sense? That's kind of how I feel he comes across, is that he's not going to feel, all of this, like he has no regrets over Spear. He's so happy with the outcome. I kind of feel like, are you okay? Like, are you feeling okay? But I don't know. So anyway, guys, I hope you liked that little bit of history. So it's Queen Victoria's son, who was notorious for his affairs. And you know what? Also, I don't know if you guys know this fact. So he had a number of mistresses. Now, he had a particular mistress who was his favorite mistress, and she is actually the great great grandmother of Camilla Parker Bowles, who is Queen Camilla married to Prince Charles, or married to King Charles. Sorry, it takes taking a bit to get used to it. But yeah, so one of the king's mistresses is Queen Camilla's descendant, or she's the descendant of one of his mistresses. Is that not funny? Is that not funny? And also, I don't know if you know this, but there's this movie called The Duchess, and it stars Keira Knightley and Ralph Fiennes. I think it might be on Netflix or might be on Amazon Prime or something. And it's based on a duchess called Georgina Devonshire. And so she was Georgina Spencer, Lady Georgina Spencer, and she married the Duke of Devonshire and became like one of the richest women in the UK. And she was very kind of modern and very fashionable. She was like life of the party, quite political, like that kind of thing. And she's actually the great grandmother of Princess Diana. So Princess Diana is her descendant, and Georgina Spencer had like a really terrible husband, and he cheated on her, and he like had this live-in girlfriend, and then the Duchess Georgina then also had an affair and fell in love with someone else. And so it's kind of like, does history repeat itself? Is a bit weird, isn't it? But there we are. Anyway, guys, I hope you like that little bit of history. And yeah, please do subscribe to my channel. And take care, guys. Bye.